Welcome to our part 6 video on how to create form in HubSpot. So on this part 6 video, we're gonna show you how to create different kind of property fields. So to go to form again, lead capture and then form, and then we're gonna go to our form that we did already create in our previous video, which is this one. Yeah, so now today we're going to talk about property in HubSpot. So inside HubSpot we call form field properties. So sometimes you're going to start to use property terms or fields. So the property inside the form, we just call it kind of like a form field. But if it's just inside the CRM, we call it property. So now we're going to create new property. Okay, so we have the create new property. So we have different kind of property that we're going to create. So we have single line, like that. Move this video here. So we have single line text. So single line text is for things like any text that is not really that much long. It can be like a name or surname, or it can just be any input field that you're gonna ask the user to add some data in it. So yeah, so it can just be simple. It can be like 3 to 5 word. So that we use for single line text. So this one you create like that. You click, and then after that, you're gonna see we have 2 object types. So in HubSpot we have a lot of objects, but when you're creating the form, we are using 2 objects. We use company and contact, and sometimes we can also use the ticket object, but it's not part of this object here. So in this context, we have company and then contact. So this one here can be like a single line text property. So single line text fields is kind of like an example that you can use. And then you go next. And then here is where, if you want to, there is a system in HubSpot where if you want, when you're creating a property inside HubSpot, you can show it in the form or not. But the way, because of this one is already in the form, that's why you can see you cannot untick. So we can creating a single line property. So we have a single line property there. So we have a single line property there, and then okay, done. So there is a number. So number A can be, for instance, like telephone number, or it can be anything. For instance, in this context, let's say, for instance, an amount. So just call it amount, and then they're giving you different kind of number format that you can use. It can be a formatted number, format your property as a number, unformatted number, remove formatting from your number. It can be currency, or it can be percentage. So as we're gonna just use formatted number, and then create. So as you can see there, you have some of the other field that they're helping you to choose here. You can see set limit on the number accepted. Let's say, for instance, you want people to choose the amount from 100 to 10,000. So you don't want them to go like over 10,000 or less than 100 when they're inputting the value for the amounts. And then there we have a default value if you want to put there. We have the placeholder, amount, text, help text can be like kind of like input number from 100 to 10,000. Yeah. So kind of like that's what we call it, help text. As you can see, any text entered here will be presented beneath the field label to help the visitor complete the field. So you have it there, and then after that we have here make this field is as hidden. If you want to make this field as hidden, you just click there, and then it's going to be shown from the front page. And then you cannot make it like hidden at the same time required. So either is required or either it can be hidden, or none of these things can be ticked. So in this context of make this field required, click there. So as you can see the stars there, so someone the user is gonna have to put the input here so that it can be so that you're gonna have to submit the form. If you don't put any input here, once you submit the form, it's gonna give you an error message there. Okay, so done. So we have checkbox. Checkbox, for instance, your favorite color, favorite favorite color. Yeah, okay, so we have your favorite color, and then you choose red. You can add like orange and so forth. So you can add a lot of options. And also here we have other fields. So this is just a when you're doing things like country, time zone, date of the week, and stuff like that. HubSpot can generate some of the options for you to make it easy for you there. But this one we're gonna check it later. So here it's just a basic checkbox, red, orange, and yeah. You go next, create. Okay, so we have our checkbox there. Checkbox. Okay, so another one. So we have a drop down. So this is a drop down. So for instance, it can be like your favorite food, favorite food. Okay, okay, you can just say yeah, favorite food. Click there, and then you can put whatever food that you want to put. For instance, food one, food two, and then next. You can see there we have a drop down. So, and then after that, we are here, we have multi-line text. You click the multi-line text. So multi-line text, this one can be, for instance, like a biography. Yeah, like yeah, bio. So from there, here you can put like a lot of text, and then there is some default value if you want to put the default value, and then after that we have some of the settings that I can if you want to use. Okay, so here is your biography. It can be a biography, it can be anything that you require the user to put a lot of information. It can be there. So if this form here is is for the applicant to submit their CV or to apply for a job, here is going to be for their bio or if they can write up their resume. Okay, so we have the radio button. Click there. Okay, so um yeah, so here can be, for instance, just kind of like to answer yes or no. If you ever been in the USA before, there, for instance, you can add yes, no. Yeah, so you can add some of the stuff there, but it's better for you just to have like two options for this radio select. So which means you are selecting one, yes or no, or no, or it can also be like preferred, preferred not to say. Yeah. Next. Okay. So another one. So we can have so this the way that you can also change the if you want to change the order, as you can see there. Yeah, you can change the order, you can drag the order of your of your choices that you wanted with those different kind of options. Okay, so we go to next. So what else do we have here? We have date. Okay, here we can say, for instance, what is your date of birth? There, absolutely has a date pick already. Oh yeah, so this is there is something similar. So if every time, because of there is already a property that's kind of similar to date of birth, but that's why I can see I did put what is your date of birth. So yeah, so we have that one there. Okay, so after that we have the file. Okay, so file, as you can see, the file there is like upload, for instance, your CV, upload your CV. Do your CV. Here you can, it can be upload your CV, or if later, for instance, you want the clients to upload images, for instance, so allow multiple images, click there, and then they can upload multiple documents or something like that. Okay, so and then we have so and after that we have the three other items that you can use for your form. For instance, like you want to make your form to be pretty, to separate with different title. See, so we have, for instance, like uh header one. Yeah, so you can go for instance like heading two, and then we can have another one there, top, like main header and header. Yeah, so that create here. So we can also have yeah, so you can use that the heading as much as you want, and after that we have another one for rich text module. You can add rich text module there, as you can see, if you want to put a note there. And then image, if you want to add image to your form. For instance, if this form was a product that someone wants to buy, so the form here they have to buy something, so the product, click there, and then you can upload the image. Okay, so and then they're giving you to all where you can put the alt text, the sizes, and the alignment can be centered aligned. As you can see, they're centered aligned. And then you publish. Okay, so now let's see our form. View, view form. Here we go. So this is our form. As you can see, you made a header, heading two, and then after that you can see those are the links, single and text, Lorem ipsum, rem, for instance, like 80, wrong, please enter number that's greater than or equal to 100. So now I put, for instance, 3000, which fine. And then we have, yes, you can put there favorite color, you can choose. Yeah, you can say red or orange. Yeah, so you can here, for instance, they give you multiple choice that you can choose. You can choose to so we have two kind of a radio button. We have multiple check boxes. This one is a multiple check boxes, as you can see there. And then here we have drop down. We can choose one option. Here is where you can put a lot of information, some, rest, blah blah. And then here you can only choose one option, as you can see. So this is radio fields, and then here we have the date. You can put there the month, the day, and the year, and then there where you can choose your file. And then if you want to agree, and then you download your yeah. So if it's a PDF that you want, if this form is for ebook, something like that, you can have an image of the ebook, and then pump there you can have a download button. Okay, great stuff. So in our next video, video number 7, so we're gonna kind of like go through again the some other part of the form, because we have a lot of features in HubSpot form. So we're gonna talk about the workflow how to use like automation with your form after it's been submitted. Great stuff. Thank you so much. Shall see you in the next video.